Hi guys, let's patch something in again. There is something I'd like to add to our DWM, which is here, and the patch that I want is something about shift or something, this one, dwm-shif-tools, and basically why I need it is the super tab, moving from tag to tag, or super shift tag from minus from left to right to left, and alt tab as well, and that's the shift view, increment each time plus tag and minus tag. That's what's interesting me. I think it was this one. That's swap tag, that's something else, and that's the code we need for it. And then it's up to us, right? We need to figure it out. Okay. So we go to DWM. We have a build script. The build script is going to, let's do F2, Control A, Control C. We want to patch from at the very end, which is patch number 13. Lucky number 13. Let's hope so. And then Control C, Control V, number 13. And we're probably gonna need a patched patch, right? But let's hope for the best. Here we're not gonna stop. And the copy paste is gonna be this, Control C, Control V. Okay, so we're gonna patch the official one. All right, nothing changed. How much issues do we have? So we're trying to patch, after 12 patches, we're trying to patch this one in. Save. Oops, not here. But I'll move this guy, let's kill number 1, we don't need it. So super Q, this is number 2, let's put him super shift 1, it's now here, we keep it there, and here we're gonna build. So it stops halfway. So number 13 failed here and failed here. There are two things to remember. Count the files, right? Sometimes there are 5 files to change and you did 4. Yeah, won't work. So config dev h is the only one I need to take a look at, because there's a config dev h reject, and this is an actual file, a new file. So that's okay, can never go wrong, a new file. But this one, okay, that one, then we go in here. This one is different. So we open that with Sublime Text. That's the code. And we open the other one as well, config dev h, with Sublime Text. Now, I need to get this one in there. So this code, well, first of all, this, don't forget this. We need to include the shif-tools.c, so an extra file, and it's above the static keys, which is a little bit changed. Now it's static constant keys. Fine, and then don't forget the plus, save, and then we need to have these guys in somewhere. Control C, somewhere being down here somewhere. Well, why not in the beginning, right? Voilà. Delete, 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 save. If we build again, then not the build, but the rebuild, we'll have a go. And if there are no issues, then it's working. Then the patch you've included here, and the shift tool C here, so that's an extra file that has extra functionality, shift tag, shift tags clients, shift view clients. We can all use those, shift both swap tags and shift swap tags. Those will be addressed if you're using the code here, the new code, which is not nice. Space, 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 save. It's a bit long, that's why. Let's put everything there then. Okay, save. Here as well. Save. So those things came in. That was here. That's the reject, but there was more to be installed. That's closed already. So now I need to know two things. I need to know the difference between -u, between the config original and what I have changed. So I'd like to get from the original to this one. And that's this difference. And now I'm gonna write it away to test diff. Then something special. Since we don't know, there is no file to compare with, we say device null, double L, and we tell them to shift tools. One is called shift and the other one is shift tools with a T. Anyway, that's it, right? That's the creation, and let's add it to test.diff. Double bigger than, greater than, all right? If we do this, then we have a content that compare dev original with dev h and go and add things in here. We don't remove anything actually, we just all pluses and certain lines, and this is creation of the complete file. So now we have a div file, Control X. If we go to the patched patches, Control V, I need to know the name. Well, actually I can find the name here in the build custom DWM. So that's the name, Control C. I need to know the name, like so. And when did I do this? 24/07/09. Rename. And then Control A, Control C, escape. It's in the other folder, it's in the patched folder, so basically it's this. And then we put this one here. We'll better test it first, right? Like this. And this one was not working. Save. Check. I think so. All right, and then let's start again from scratch. The script is the point of the script is remove everything again. It tries everything again from zero, so it's all gone. It builds it. So now we have patch 13, which gives us 0 errors. That's nice, but does it actually build? So now let's clean up. There's only one thing to remember. I always forget it, and it's a waste of time. But I've made myself remember it, and even then I forget. Down here, compare your custom config dev custom h with config dev h. Basically, this thing is how we want to change everything to my settings like the border width and so on, right? So I need to do from time to time, certainly after a patch, I have to remember if the config dev has changed, I should change mine as well. So compare, and we've added a few lines. So let's go over it. So it's a border pixel is 2. Let's take 3 for next time around. Then all the gaps here. 26 is the width of the bar. Mono space font is 14, not 10. And GIMP and Firefox are both out, but Discord, Telegram and Logout are in. That means come on tag 1, so boot up. Well, booting up is done with the auto start, but I'm telling as a rule, if Discord launches, go to monitor 1 on tag 1, and if Telegram starts, go to monitor 1 and tag 1, right? This is better for me. 55 I feel is broken. This is the super key, not the alt key, so I can write it down. Mod1 mask alt. File manager has been changed, terminal has been changed, and here are the new things, right? So this one needs to go in here. And I think we put everything at the top. So I'm gonna go like this, Control C, behind here Control V. So these things are the same. The only difference we've made is the super P. Well, what I can do, just for fun, right? Control C, keep the super P as well. So if you are really a DWM user, then super P is already in your fingers. So super P, super D, same thing. Super shift return, that's our ArcoLinux thing. Super T, again, a terminal. And this is all my layouts, all different layouts that I like to use. This, instead of these 3 guys, I'm having, I don't know, 6 or 7 or something like that, because these are all the same. So just count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then more things. Toggle full screen, cycle layout. Why is there a space? No need for it. So changes I've made. All good. This is because I'm an Azerty. That reminds me, I have to change things for you guys as well. So Control S. This is the QWERTY stuff. Compare. So QWERTY also 3, and also the bar. And this is new, and this is new. We've deleted these layouts, that's from DWM originally, right? And then this line, we just deleted this in this video. And here we have the difference. This should be the only difference between QWERTY and Azerty. You press super 1, I press super ampersand. And I get the same result. Super F, click, save, run. And hopefully we can shift and use our key bindings. Shift view clients. We have patched it here. Undeclared here. Shift view clients, shift both. Why is that? Let's have a look. Config dev h. Console find shift view clients. Yes. There is no line here. There is the include line that's missing. Why is the include line missing? Let's have a look. The include line should be in the patched patches in the shift tool. It is here. I forgot it. It's again a human mistake. It's a dwm mistake. Yes, it is. So if you compare that one with that one, compare, then there is one line I forgot. Where are you? Here, yes. All green, right? Click. Save. well, let's build it again rather than check it again. So this is the window, or was I here? I was here. So this can go. Let's run again. If you don't include the file, the C file, you can't find the variables. Makes common sense, it's sense, but all right, brain has to be awake. So there you go. With now the shift tools included. The only thing I'll do is first of all test it, but I'll change some of the things. I'd like, well, I like to test it as is. Right, first do that, and then make your decisions. One of the things I'd like to have is not mod shift O and I, but the tab key. If it is what I think it is, shifting from tag to tag to tag, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with super tab and alt tab. Those are the things I'd like, and alt super shift tab is going from 9876 and alt shift tab is going from 987, and without shift it's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through it. That looks like a neat thing to have. The question is, do I want all the rest here? So that's the fun. Play, reboot, play with it. Cheers.